Hello, my beautiful people, my wonderful subscribers. Thank you, all guys. I really appreciate your subscription. It has been helpful and wonderful. I really appreciate. Thank you very much. Today, I'm making a tutorial on how to cut this gown. It's a simple gown, so just stay tuned. So, first of all, what you are going to be needing is your fabric, your length, your gown length, and your shoulder measurement. So, you're going to fold your fabric into two. That's if you are using 2 years, you are going to fold the 2 years into two, just like as I have folded. Then you fold it again into another two, making it four. So you are going to fold it into two, then you fold it again, making it four times. So this is it, guys. So don't forget there is no zipper at the back. So what we will do now is to measure our falling. We are going to be using 3 inches for the falling because I'll be using lining to turn it. So that 3 inches that I'm marking will serve as my falling for the down part now. Then after doing that, you measure the length of your gown or your gown length measurement. So I'm working with the length of 35. So since I'm working with 35, I'll be adding just 1 inches to it for the shoulder joining, making it 36. So I'll measure my 36. So after measuring 36, now I'm going to draw a straight line to connect it together like so. Then the next thing we are going to do, so if you are going to take your measurement, you take it from this side to the other side. Not you take it from this side to the other, then you are going to measure your neck width. The neck width is 3.5. The neck depth for the back is 1 inches. So you measure your 1 inches. Then the neck depth for the front is 3.5. So I'll measure my 3.5, then connect it like so. Then the next thing we are going to do is to determine your shoulder. Don't forget you measured your shoulder plus your sleeve together because it's an extended shoulder. So I'm making use of 14 inches. Then I'll measure my 14 inches now. You can see we still have extra. So I'll measure my shoulder slant of 1.5 for the shoulder slant. Then I'll connect it from that 3.5 to meet with the 1.5. So the next thing you do is to measure your armhole measurement. That's the round sleeve measurement. Where your 14 inches stop, you measure the round armhole. So I'm working with 15, but I'll make use of 9. Then I will insert my shoulder. The shoulder is 14, don't forget. So I'll measure the 9. Then the next thing I will do from the allowance that is remaining, I'll measure 2 inches for the sleeve folding. That's the folding of the armhole. Because I will not be using landing to turn the armhole, I'll be folding it. So then you come down to your armhole measurements now. Under where your armhole length is, you go in by 2 inches. From that folding of 2 inches that you measure, you go in by 2 inches as well. So you're going to draw it out to meet with the down part, just like form of an A shape. So you just draw it the way I am drawing this one now. So this is it. It's very simple. So try it out, guys. Then show me your finished work. So I'm going to cut the neck now. Then you see how it is. So please, guys, let me just beg you for one thing. Please, your subscription has been very helpful to me and is a form of support to me as well. Subscription is actually free. It's free. They will not collect anything from you. So please support me by subscribing and sharing our video. Please, 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 guys, I'm just begging. So I finished cutting it now. You can see how it came out now after cutting. So this is how it is if you want to cut yours. So I'm going to remove the inner one so that I'll be able to cut the front neck depth. So I'll fold my fabric into two again. Then I'll just cut. Don't forget that we have marked the neck width for the front and the neck depth is just to cut it out now. So I'm going to cut. So you're going to cut it out. That's 3.5 by we use 3.5 for the neck width and 3.5 for the neck depth for the front. So for the opening at the front, I'll make use of 4 inches for the length. Then you remove half an inch. Then you draw it like form of V. So that's how you're going to do it. I don't know if you are seeing it because my camera is kind of far from the fabric. So please just bear with us. So this is it. You can see the front. So I'm going to be cutting lining for it. This is the front and this is the back. So I'll be cutting lining for it now. We are going to be using lining to turn it. So the next thing you do is to cut the design at the front. I'm making use of the length of 26. The length of 26. Then the wideness of 12 inches. Length of 26, wideness of 12 inches. You are going to cut it like form of a boss. So you fold it into two. That's you are going to fold the length into two. I think the width into two, sorry, then the length again into two. Yeah. So you fold it like this now. So you're going to draw something like you try. So you're going to what you do is to measure the after folding it like this now you measure the midpoint. Then from the midpoint now you're going to cut it like a V. Though there was an error with the with this part, that was why I could not explain it more detail. But I believe I'm going to make another video on it. So after cutting it now, this is what I have. So I haven't achieved the shape of the design that well. So I'm going to refold it again, then curve it. But I'm very sorry guys. I'm going to make a tutorial on how to um draw this design again. I'm going to please just bear with us. So I'm still going to be reshaping it now. So I'm going to that's how you are going to achieve it. So after doing this, the next thing I will do is to use it now to so you can see how it is now. So if you are doing yours, if you found out that it's too big, you can readjust it by making it smaller. Yeah, you can make it to be smaller than this. So this is it guys. So what we'll do now is to use it to cut the design, the material. We'll use the material to that we are going to be using. So I've finished cutting it now. I used doll face for the design, then I used lining to turn it. So I turned everywhere, then I just make a little opening at the center part so that I'll be able to bring it out. So I that's it now. After doing it, I've ironed it. So the next thing I'll do is to bring my fabric now. I'm going to be sewing into my fabric before lining it. So I'm going to iron the center of the fabric as well. So I'm going to iron the center to get the center of it. So after doing that, the next thing you do is to open your fabric. Then you measure from the neck opening, from that front slit that we did. You measure 1 inches downward. From the neck opening, you measure 1 inches downward. So you are going to place your design on top your fabric. So you are going to place it you are going to check the center, make sure that it aligns with the center of it. So you are going to place it on top like this, then sew it. After doing that, you turn it with your lining. So we have come to the end of today's tutorial guys. If you love our video, please try and subscribe and also share our video. Thank you very much guys. I love you all. Bye.